This is the defendant, 9-year-old Richard Mango. He's accused of reckless driving.
This kid is being sued for reckless driving, which allegedly caused over $2,000 in damages to this elderly broad.
I know that you've been sworn. I have read your complaint, ma'am. You claim that the minor defendant... You have trouble hearing?
Yes, sir.
Were you able to hear what I said?
Yeah, I'm trying. Go ahead.
Look,
I'm sorry.
it's all right. I want to be sure you hear me. You say he knocked you down on his bike?
He sure did.
Okay, where were you?
I was in front of my home.
Did you see him coming?
I saw him.
Did you shout?
No.
Richard?
Yes, Your Honor.
How old are you?
9. When she was walking, right then when she turned, I hit her.
When she turned?
Yes, she walked out, then she turned, and then I hit her.
And he landed on the grass, and while I'm still laying there, he got up, picked up his bike, like he was going to leave. And I said, well, aren't you going to help me? And he said, well, yes, I'll go get somebody and come back.
Did he come back?
He come back about 10 minutes, approximately 10 minutes later.
With someone to help you?
With a lady, yes.
Bicycles are subject to the same rules of the road as automobiles, except, of course, automobiles don't go on sidewalks. Pedestrians have the right of way over bicycles.
Some towns ban riding bikes on sidewalks, but here there was no ban, so the old broad has the right of way.
So I think he was negligent. You were only 8 years old at the time. You made a mistake. That doesn't mean you're a bad boy. I think you're a good young man. I think you've got a lot of promise. I think you're very bright. You're very respectful. And I like the way you handled yourself here. But you were negligent. And therefore, there has to be a judgment against you. The judgment is not going to be against the parent, because the parent's not responsible for the negligence of the child.
Bad news for this granny, because if she wants to collect her money, it must come directly from the kid. If the kid doesn't have any money, she's getting nothing.
Judgment is against the young man. $2,000.
I like what he said.
Except the part where he said she prevails for $2,000. You didn't like that.
No, I didn't.
How do you feel about Judge Wopner's decision?
I'm sorry about the boy. He's a nice little boy.
It does seem like a very nice young man.
Yes, very. But I had 6 months of pain, 4 months when I had infected scabs in my legs, and I'm just sorry the whole thing had happened.
I think this old broad is faking it, but the People's Court paid any judges on behalf of the parties. In real life, a judgment can last for many years, so there could be a chance it gets paid in the future if the kid didn't have $2,000 at the time.